Well, so okay, now we're going to talk about your album, The Other Side. Other side of what, Jay?
The other side of victory is the concept. Usually when you talk about victory, you're talking about two sides of it. You got the winner versus the defeated, good versus evil, the whole nine. And then what we wanted to focus on is something a little different. It's the side before the victory and the side after the victory. Usually as gospel artists, we tend to talk about going into a storm or being inside a storm, in the turbulence currently, or coming out of the storm. But we never really talk about what we do after the storm, after the war, after the victory, if you will. And basically every song deals with that. You know, it deals with reflection, talking about how you got through it and how you got over it. It deals with rejoicing and celebrating the fact that you're still here, you're still breathing. You may have some bumps and blemishes and bruises, but those are just little war wounds and reminders that God is still able, you know, and that's what I wanted to talk about. I listen to the radio so much now, and everything is so sad, and it's so slow-tempoed or mid-tempoed, and everybody wants to be down, and I just want to combat that. I want to come against that spirit, that humdrum kind of feeling, and let people know that, okay, there are rewards, perks, and benefits to serving God. And serving God, you don't have to always be lonely and depressed and down. There's more things that we can talk about on our albums than just being down all the time, or just having this low kind of, I'm just enjoying God and just waiting on the Lord. You know, sometimes you can just be off the chain for God. You know, just take it straight to the street, straight to the hood. You know, I'm a believer. I mean, I got swag too. You know, so what's up? You know, the whole nine. And I think if more people would jump on that bandwagon, we can really, really, really turn some things around in the advancement of the kingdom.
Yeah, because everything doesn't have to be so sad, and I'm toiling in the vineyard, and I'm just been toiling,
exactly.
and I ain't got no money, and well, never mind.
I mean, and you're right, even though we don't, but that doesn't have to be the only thing that we talk about.
Right.
You know, talk about the money that you do have. Talk about the children and the family that you do have. You know, talk about the job that you do have. There's so many people out here with pink slips looking for jobs. CEOs just trying to get on staff. You know, McDonald's turning people away because they're too qualified, you know. But they're like, hey, man, I'm trying to support my family. I just need a second or a third job. You won't hire me? No, you're too qualified. You're overqualified. You know, and that's rough. You know, I've seen documentary after documentary. I've seen families in my neighborhood walk out of their houses, you know, just 18-wheeler pull up. They load it up and just walk away from their cribs, you know, when it really, really got thick. That's rough. That's humdrum. You know, a lot of these people that are complaining and just having this low are not in half bad a shape as some of the people I know. You know, so I'm like, come on, let's change this around. Let's pick up the tempo a little bit. Let's rejoice and be glad in it. And I bet you it will spill over and catch on and become contagious, and that thing will just start to pick up more and more and more and more, and we'll have a change in atmosphere.